Here with Matt Bowen after a big victory against Concordia-St. Paul today. Matt, just kind of talk about a little bit of a sluggish start and then kind of an explosion there halfway through the first.
Everything is easy when you shoot the ball well, and our kids really shot the ball well from three tonight and made open looks when it presented themselves. As a staff, we probably didn't do a good enough job of preparing our kids. We kept on harping about guarding these guys off the dribble and staying in front of them, and I think we came out a little flat-footed, trying just to stay in front of people, and they certainly took advantage of that early. I was proud that they were able to make an adjustment and get back to playing some better defensive basketball.
Like you mentioned, shot the ball well. It wasn't just a couple guys. It was pretty much the whole team was hitting pretty much on all cylinders there for a few minutes, both on offense and defense. Just kind of talk about that stretch after a emotional game last night.
I think it started with Shallow. He made a couple threes, and shooting is a little contagious. And then Walters stepped in, and then James kind of got hot, and it just kind of went from there. Bryce had some really nice passes early in the first half against their zone that got Noreen a couple quick looks against the zone, and before you know it, we were able to stretch it to 10, and then it ended up with a 21-point lead at the half, which gave us a little bit of breathing room, and then we're able to pretty much coast the second half.
Bryce had a career-high 12 assists. Obviously, it helps when guys are shooting the ball that well, but just really seeing the floor very well right now, a conference leader in assists. How important is senior leadership and his production so far this season?
Oh, it's vital. It's vital to our success. He's probably not a prototypical point guard. He doesn't look like he's fast. He doesn't look like he can dribble, but boy, he really sees the floor well. He gets guys in the position. I thought he made some really big plays Friday night against St. Cloud to get us from an 8-point deficit back to tied. And then tonight, I think he really picked apart their zone and got guys easy shots in the soft spot, and then allowed us to shoot threes. And every made shot comes from a pass, and Bryce certainly has quite a few of them to add up to his assist record.
5-0 after a loss this season. Now you got a week of practice where you can stay at home next weekend. Obviously, another couple of tough games. What kind of things do you need to prepare for this coming week?
Well, first and foremost, we need to thank our fans. We had just tremendous support from the fellow student athletes here at Bemidji State and the student body, and it was certainly a great weekend from a fan standpoint. We enjoy playing in front of crowds, and it was great to see the arena, the gym filled up, and people into the game. That certainly goes a long ways for us. As far as the games go, we certainly need their support next week and continue to work hard at what we're doing and continue to prepare for the weeks ahead and getting into February basketball, where there aren't very many secrets left, and it's just about execution.
Here with Bryce Tesdahl after a not only big but fun win against Concordia-St. Paul. Bryce, just kind of talk about the little bit of a flat start and then just really started to kick it in halfway through the first.
Yeah, we started out really flat. I mean, we were sitting back on our heels, letting them do whatever they wanted offensively. Then the rest of the 35 minutes, I thought we played pretty good defense. And, we kicked it up on offense, just started moving the ball more and taking our time. We knew if we took some seconds off the shot clock and made them play defense for 35 seconds, we'd do pretty well.
You had 12 assists tonight, career high. Kind of helps when your teammates are shooting 60%, huh?
Yeah, that really helps. We got out in transition a little bit too, and I got to find James and Mason run the floor a little bit, and found Dave on an alley-oop finally. But I got to credit my teammates. They shot the ball well, and it makes my job a lot easier.
You guys are 5-0 after a loss this season. All the losses coming to tough opponents, ranked opponents. How important has that been to come back with a win this season?
It's very big, because anytime you go 1-2 on a weekend, it's not sitting too well with you throughout the week. But now we just got to take the next step. We've lost to 5 nationally ranked teams, but we've been in a lot of those games, and now we got to take the next step. Instead of being in those games, actually winning those games down the stretch. So the next month and a half, hopefully we can do that.